Hey guys, gals and non-binary pals, it's Akira here, and today we're going to be talking about The Cat Returns by Studio Ghibli. Now, I have many disjointed thoughts on this movie, as same for a few other Studio Ghibli movies, I watched this as a child. I remember whenever I saw the scene where Haru fed Yuki that I wanted to eat fish biscuits. They're so dang yummy and I haven't had them in a long time. I used to get confused when the cattails scene played because as a child I just saw plants. They're not cattails, why is Haru sneezing? I would often think to myself. Obviously I know better now, but it's funny to look back on thoughts like that. I also remember feeling a sense of dread when watching this movie, with a few scenes that take place in the kingdom. One being where Haru slowly turns into a cat, another being where Muda was trapped in that purple stuff and I thought he was dead, and another scene where Baron and Haru were being tracked down by the guards, and a scene where the three main characters fall from the sky. Also, any scene that had the Cat King on screen made my fight, flight, or freeze senses tingle. That guy was a total creep, and I'm glad he was portrayed as a villain. Come to think of it, I think a lot of parts of this movie made me feel anxious. I do think that was intentional though. I mean, would you feel comfortable being tracked down by walking cats because you saved a prince cat, and then are forced into an arranged marriage with said cat, and then see other weird stuff happen and oh my god, this movie is nuts. I mean that in the best way possible though. It feels trippy. I also liked the banter between Muta and Baron throughout the movie. Then again, it's been a while since I've watched it, so I may have a different view on it now. I really should rewatch it. It still looks cool, and it doesn't get nearly as much attention as the other Studio Ghibli films. Also, side note, Yuki is adorable and I would protect that kitty with my life. I'm glad she got a happy ending by getting to marry the prince. Now, I want to ramble a little bit about cats, because I do think I'm a bit of a cat person. I don't want people getting it twisted though. Just because I vibe with cats does not mean that I don't like dogs. I like most animals, and that includes dogs. I even have a family pet dog named Mac who is a Staffy Kelpie mix. With that out of the way, I like cats because they seem to have the same kind of energy I have. When I used to help my neighbour foster kittens and cats, I would often take naps with the kittens. Yes, we would have our playtime too, but it never lasted for too long. Dogs tend to have a non-stop supply of energy, and I can't keep up with it. I just can't throw a ball or play fight all day, but most dogs, unless they're old, want that. Cats on the other hand will let me rest and will cuddle with me. Once again, I'm not hating on dogs. I love my dog Mac and my previous dog Zeus. We adopted Zeus as an old dog. He was very chill. I could cuddle him and he wasn't hyperactive. He was a good boy and a good match for my low energy. Another kind of animal I vibe with, if you couldn't guess already, is birds. I have a pearl cockatiel named Pearl. I like birds because they're very big-brained and emotionally intelligent. My bird is more like a child to me than a buddy though. I would do anything to protect her at all costs. I am her parent. And since I'm talking about my pets, I might as well bring up the family's guinea pigs. We used to have 3 of them. Lilac, a light brown guinea pig, Zim, a medium brown and dark spotted guinea pig, and Arlo, a black guinea pig. They were all biological sisters to one another despite their different colours. However, Zim and Lilac were separated from Arlo. This is because these 2 sisters, after 3 years of living together with her, decided to beat up Arlo for no good reason. Due to the intense abuse, we separated Arlo from her sisters so that she could be safe. Unfortunately, Arlo didn't make it. I bathed her and cuddled her, but there was nothing I could do to save her. She had issues breathing and was in pain. She passed away in her sleep on the night after Christmas. I am heartbroken by this. We only have the 2 guinea pigs now. They are healthy and doing okay, but I miss Arlo. I used to have a guinea pig named Orko. He was my best friend and was black with a brown spot like Arlo. Orko lived for a very long time, about 8 years. I would go to him every afternoon after a day of school. He was there for me through all the bullying I got at school. Because of the resemblance, I had an extra soft spot for Arlo. Plus she was the runt of the litter and was an underdog. Mac understood that Arlo had passed away and gave me licks and cuddles because he knew why I was crying. He's a good boy. And whilst Pearl probably doesn't understand Arlo's passing, she gave me cuddles too as I cried. A testament to animals' capability of empathy and emotional intelligence. If I've gotten emotional at this stage of the video, I apologise. This is still a very fresh wound for me. Mac, Pearl, and the 2 guinea pig sisters are all the pets in this household currently. We probably won't be having any new members in the family for a long time as it's a bit chaotic. Also, to talk a little bit about the pin design itself, you'll see I draw some flower patterns near the end of this speed paint. Those don't end up staying. I deleted them because I thought it ultimately made the design look overcrowded. I don't know how to organically move this to the end bit of the video, so thanks for watching. Baron is the 7th pin out of 12 I plan to design for this Studio Ghibli enamel pin series. When all are designed, I plan on creating a backer kit to make them a reality. If you want to stay up to date, consider favoriting this pop-up site I made to your desktop and checking it weekly. If you want to financially support me, I have an Etsy, Fourth Wall, and Patreon. But likes, comments, follows, and shares help out as well. I try to make a speed paint weekly, so if you like this stuff, then consider subscribing. With that all said, make sure you drink some water. This has been Akira O'Halloran, and I'll see you next time.